Good day, everybody. We are the first reporter, and our topic is all about local and global communication in a multicultural settings, which we are going to discuss right away. And here are the learning objectives of this discussion. First is to differentiate the local and global communication. Second, to understand what is a multicultural setting and to recognize the importance of local and global communication towards the process of interacting. First, let us define what is a multicultural setting. So, it is a certain place where incorporate ideas, beliefs, or people from many different countries and cultural background united or unites. Example, in a group of company, there were different kinds of employees from other countries, other form of background, different beliefs, and unites in one place.
What is local communication? Local communication is being able to communicate with the members of your local area, which it can either be in your local language, mother tongue, or a common language that you speak within your town. In the other word, local communication is the ability to interact or communicate between the people of your local area using your local language. And the first example of this is the face-to-face interaction, which is you are talking personally or face-to-face, exchanging of words using your local language or dialect.
Good day, everyone. My name is Jamaica Siagdal. So now I will explain the another examples of local communications that we can learn more about. So Chica with friends are just talking with colleges. So we all know that when we communicate with our friends, we use our own unique local languages that are tuned to us and as the next example is speaking in front of a group. So particularly if you are a business owner in your own town or province, in which case you are essentially discussing your jobs, your ideas about certain jobs or places where you are involved. Also, when you're inside your church or your pastor or priest will discuss something linked to God or the Bible, because church teaches us something that has a profound impact on our lives. And we all know that local communication is always there in our daily lives wherever we walk in our community.
Local communication has its advantages and disadvantages. The first advantage of local globalization is that it serves as an instrument to be able to refer on something with the use of local language. For example, when you are in a certain discussion and then your teacher wants you to create an essay of 100 words, then you ask your classmate what is the English of this certain word. So, maka-refer mo to something kini nga word is inyuhang i-translate into English. Magkasinabtanay mo kay of course pareha mong certain language nga gigamit because you are living in a same locality, and the result is we can understand each other in our area easily, or in short magkasinabot mo.
Hi, my name is Angeline Alveros, and now let's talk what is global communication. Global communication is the term used to describe ways to connect, share, and relate and mobilize across geographic, political, economic, social, and cultural divides. It defines soft and hard power, as well as information power and diplomacy in ways not considered by traditional theories of international relations. So, in short, it is the interaction between individuals away from each other through time or space. So the example of this is global advertisement and political speeches. So in advertisement, for example, McDonald's. So Filipinos say that McDonald's food is delicious. So then in the other country, they publish new company of McDonald's because They saw global communication through advertisement about the brand. Some global advertising also includes Coca-Cola, phone brand like Apple or iPhone, brand of clothes, and movie production like Star Wars that creates global communication.
Global communication can take various forms. This includes political speeches and social media posts. These two examples shows the connections of exchanging informations, communications globally. And it was not focusing on the communication. So we usually use locally, but it is an interdisciplinary field focusing on global communication or the ways the people connect, share, relate, and mobilize across geographic, political, economic, social, and cultural divides. Political speeches concerns decisions about possible courses of actions which are contentious and contested and about which people might reasonably disagree. For example, speeches in a parliamentary debate on contentious bill. Those speeches will make arguments for or against something that we might do or might not do, and will show how it will make the future better or worse, that something will be an actions that could in principle be implemented or stopped. It might be going to war, signing a treaty, holding an elections, raising a tax, ending a benefit, making something illegal. Social media platforms allow their users to generate content and engage in day-to-day conversation. This is also an example of global communication because a social media post is content shared on social media through a user's profile. It also communicates globally through posting on social media. It can be as simple as blurred of text, but can also include images, videos, and links to other content. Other users of the social networks can like, comment, and share the post. Effectively, we should keep this in mind that think before you click.
Good day, everyone. I am Kabusog Nenalin. The global communication has also its advantages and disadvantages. The first advantages is that it helps increase business opportunities. As one of my co-member mentioned earlier, global advertising can enhance commercial potential for a one product or organization. Next, it removes cultural barriers. In a multicultural setting, as a means of global communication, for example, you work in one organization with people of various colors and cultures. If the American people witness the Pinoys who are hardworking, so it removes cultural barriers. Next, develop a change in the environmental, political, and economical aspect in our world. So, the more we communicate or connect with the others around the world, the better our environment will evolve. In the other hand, there are also some disadvantages in global communication setting. The first one is the global issue. Like the China and the Philippines have conflicts about the Philippine Sea, and there were also chaos too. There were disadvantages in terms of their global communication because of that raising conflicts. So, like local globalization, there was also misunderstanding in global communication through the use of social media posts. Then, spreading of unreliable sources in the social media that creates war and unnecessary issue by posting fake news to gain hundreds of likes and views. So that's the disadvantages of global communication.
So we are now in the last part of this report. The importance of local and global communication. So number one is we are able to express our thoughts and ideas in a certain matter. Allows us to discover and learn new knowledge in the data we gathered. Helps us to understand and adapt the diversity of language uses in communicating. And also, it allows us to understand each other in some ways. That's it. And I hope you have learned something from us today. Thank you and God bless.